Hello, my name is Anyelin Sanchez and I live in the Dominican Republic. I have been working in the education field since 2019, so I have over 5 years of experience teaching English as a foreign language. I will describe my teaching style as a creative, student-centered, and cultural immerse. I believe in making learning fun and relevant by exploring my students' interests and learning styles. My goal is not only to teach the language, but I also like to give my students a window into other cultures that they can get to know. This is gonna help them to become more well-rounded individuals. Also, I constantly encourage my students to develop their maximal potential because many of them comes from vulnerable communities or from where we live. I have the chance to work with groups in different levels and different grades, and I honestly this make me feel very comfortable with through the time because it gives me the opportunity to use different teaching methods, approaches, different activities, and honestly I enjoy the dynamic that every growth brings to my class. I find it to be a valuable learning experience for me as a teacher. Well, I'm interested in working in the United States because I want to expand my professional and also my personal perspective in the field of education. And as a developed country with a strong education system, this program in the United States will allow me to improve my teaching skills. I will get a chance to learn from my colleagues and the students, and also I'm gonna experience the American school system and the community firsthand. I believe that this will make me a much more effective and also a knowledgeable teacher. And also, when I return to the Dominican Republic, my plan is to share the new skills, the methods, and the cultural experience that I have gained with my colleagues, and I will use the essence teaching techniques that I have acquired in my own classrooms so I can continue improving my students' learning outcomes. Also, I hope to create a bridge between my community and the American education system by fostering a great understanding of both sides and also by making collaborations. I consider myself as a good candidate, and I think a principal should hire me because I'm practical, I'm creative, and I'm enthusiastic educator who is passionate about my students' success, and I'm always looking to innovate ways to make learning more engaging and fun in the classroom. I'm also a highly collaborate, and also I'm willing to learn from my colleagues to improve my practice. My contribution, I guess, will be to create a positive and supportive learning environment where my students feel encouraged to reach their maximum potential. Also, I will be a dedicated team player who helps bring a global and cultural rich perspective to the school. And in my current position, this has allowed me to gain tremendous experience in teaching. Also, I developed a strong leadership skill and the understanding, gets me some understanding of administration decision making process and how everything works. By the way, I have been selected on various occasions to represent my school, to lead many of my students in competitions, events, presentation, and so. I have recently obtained my master's degree in linguistics, and coupled with that is my attitude to learn quickly. I'm very confident that my experience has prepared me to make an immediate impact in this new endeavor. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.